Again, these are Page-Strzok emails. They've been slow walking the release of the information we asked for them 3 years ago. There's no reason they shouldn't have given them to us 3 years ago. And they're pretending they don't have the capacity, the FBI, to review these documents any more quickly than they are. And it's resulting in evidence of criminal activity, in my view, being withheld from the American people by Wray's FBI. At the rate that they're releasing the documents to us, we won't get them all until the end of next year, if then. Inexcusable. So we've got some incredible documents that we have just come out. Again, Judicial Watch, just doing the basic oversight, doing the heavy lifting that no one else really wants to do in this city. I include Congress, I include the media, and I include the Justice Department and the FBI. In fact, these are documents that the FBI has been stonewalling and slow walking the release of for almost 3 years now. These are the Page-Strzok communication documents that I've been telling you about. We've been getting batches of them about once a month. What they do is they review 500 pages, withhold a bunch of pages, and give us some. And so what we try to do is release the material as soon as we're able to get it out and analyze it. And so this latest batch shows that the FBI was investigating President Trump over his tweets that were critical of Barack Obama and the FBI. They also show that Comey was intimately involved in the FISA warrant application or renewal application that later was pulled as being illegal, essentially. So what about the tweets? Again, these are Page-Strzok emails. They've been slow walking the release of the information we asked for them 3 years ago. There's no reason they shouldn't have given them to us 3 years ago. And they're pretending they don't have the capacity, the FBI, to review these documents any more quickly than they are. And it's resulting in evidence of criminal activity, in my view, being withheld from the American people by Wray's FBI. At the rate that they're releasing the documents to us, we won't get them all until the end of next year, if then. Inexcusable. I don't know why Barr's allowing this. I don't know why Wray's allowing this. And if I were the president, I'd go over there and say, release all these records tomorrow. Just release them. But we're in the litigation, and this is the process that's happening. Wray and Barr aren't interested in FOIA, it seems to me. They just don't care about these transparency issues. There's some transparency, but it's transparency designed in many ways to frustrate the quest for truth, as opposed to further it in a timely way. So we're getting now documents confirming that, as I said, Strzok was, and the FBI, this is under James Comey, was investigating the president for tweets he was sending. This is what Strzok sends to Bill Priestep, who was his boss, director for counterintelligence, including, his friend, Lisa Page. Send in the tweets in question, along with posting times. Doing some research, time stamping in Twitter can be glitchy. The tweet times below are all -3 hours from East Coast time, which adjusted, i.e. the first listed as 3:35 a.m., I think, recall reporting at the time described the tweets as occurring around 6:30, not 3:30. So not only are they reviewing the president's tweets, which were critical of Obama and the FBI, but trying to figure out when he sent them. What business of it is the FBI to investigate the president of the United States over criticism of the FBI and Barack Obama? And what were the tweets? Terrible. Just found out that Obama had my wires tapped in Trump Tower just before the victory. Nothing found. This is McCarthyism. Other tweet. Is it legal for a sitting president to be the wiretapping a race for a president prior to an election? Turned down by court earlier, a new low. I bet a good lawyer could make a great case out of the fact that President Obama was tapping my phones in October just prior to election. How low has President Obama gone to tap my phones during the very sacred election process? This is Nixon Watergate, bad or sick guy. So he's and of course the only way these phones are tapped or that anyone would be spied upon was because the FBI did it. So this is critical not only of Obama, but of the FBI. And of course, you know, the left likes to pretend wires tapped was wrong technically. He was close enough. They were tapping him. What was the spy warrant about? Strzok-Page trying to get at Trump. They were spying on, it was even worse than tapping his wires. They were going in there, meeting with him and spying on him. Comey was doing it. Strzok was doing it. As I described a few weeks ago, Strzok wanted to use counterintelligence briefings of the FBI, by the FBI with the White House, to spy on White House officials, including the president. I mean, the left still pretends the president wasn't spied upon. They were spying on him. They were tapping his wires, if not literally, but figuratively speaking, because the president used it in quotes as well. Where's Durham? Where's Durham? Why on and the idea that they would be investigating the president over tweets critical of Obama? This is outrageous. What difference does it make what time he issued the tweets? This is in March of 2017. You know why they were nervous? Because he caught them. And he was talking about things that they were very nervous about being exposed, which was the spy operation. And the other set of documents, I mean, we have so many material, and I encourage you to go to our website at judicialwatch.org to review all the material that we uncovered, because it's 330 pages. I can't talk about every email we found. But the other important set of emails is the briefing, the fact that FBI Director James Comey was intimately involved in, it looks like, this FISA warrant that was later pulled for being illegal. Top official writes, the director would like a briefing tomorrow, Thursday, on the sensitive application. I'm adding emphasis there. I just spoke to Pete and gave him the scope. Will probably be at 5 p.m. after the unmasking briefing. So you got a twofer here. I didn't notice the initial release about the unmasking. So you got the unmasking, unmaskings being tied to Comey, and you've got the illegal FISA warrant being tied to Comey. McCabe replies, any idea what's driving this? Strzok replies, Jim R. said the Office of Attorney General told him the AG wanted a brief in advance of signing and would want a little bit of time to think about it. So the second renewal application and the order of the original FISA warrant on Strzok-Page was filed 1 week later. Excuse me, the original file application was filed 1 week later. Excuse me. The second renewal application was filed 1 week later after this email. So Comey knew. Comey knew. These documents show it. Investigating the president because he tweeted critical material about Barack Obama spying on him. That's what the FBI was spending its time on in March of 2017. Astonishing. So we've got more material on there. I encourage you to go to our website at judicialwatch.org. You'll see what's going on there.
Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all the latest news from Judicial Watch.